Second baseman Keston Hiura joins the show. Keston, thanks for joining us. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Tell us, what has this week been like with the parents and the family and the major league debut? What has this been like?
Yeah, it's been crazy couple days. I got the call around midnight in the last game in New Orleans. I'll be heading up, so frantically kind of packing, letting the family know, trying to figure out a travel situation, all that stuff. Barely got any sleep, so running on a lot of adrenaline that day. I got called up, but it was an amazing day. I was happy my family was able to make it out. A couple other people that important to my success were there as well.
Keston, you did not look overwhelmed in your debut. Were you nervous? Were you hiding it well?
Maybe there was a little bit of nerves. It wasn't too much though. It was more of just kind of getting familiar with the unfamiliar. It's a different scene, brighter lights, bigger park, more fans. So it was more of just getting used to that. And but at the end of the day, a lot of players told me, hey, it's the same game you've always played. Just treat it like any other day. So that really helped a lot.
I got to ask you, Keston, you went to big league camp, I'm assuming. Did anyone take you under their wing, show you the ropes, kind of when you walked in the door the other day, like, man, you got here a lot quicker than we even thought you were going to get here, but we're fired up for you?
Yeah, a lot of the guys have. Being able to spend both the spring trainings there, I've got to know a lot of the guys pretty well, and it was really cool to see them again. I've watched them throughout this year so far, and but yeah, it's also pretty awesome to be up here. See Yellow, see Bronny, talk to Gamble a lot too. So, but everyone in general is kind of really taking me under their wing and treating me pretty good.
Did you get a meeting with Craig Counsell before you went and put the uni on? Kind of what your expectations were, what his expectations were?
First thing, I walked into the clubhouse, talked to Counsell, and he congratulated me. Told me I'm going to be in there the first night, and at that time wasn't sure if I was going to be starting or coming off the bench or whatnot, but told me right there that I'm going to be in there. So a little bit of nerves hit at that moment, but it hasn't really set in everything that's happened so far.
Keston, you've raked in A-ball, double-A this year, and triple-A has been like video game numbers for you. Has your approach changed as you've moved up each level?
No, not much. Sometimes I stray away from sometimes I do stray away from my approach where, I'm trying to be a little too aggressive, trying to do a little bit too much. So kind of just going back to the basics, keeping everything simple, since I was a little kid, and just keeping it that way. That's the one I know I'm going the best.
Keston, when did you incorporate that leg kick? You have such a short, violent stroke through the zone, but I think you kind of time yourself all up with that leg kick, and it's pretty big. When did that start?
Yeah, it's a little different. I go a little toe tap into a leg kick.
Yeah.
I believe my senior year of high school is when I started to incorporate a little bit, and then I've always had the toe tap, and then I kind of bought into leg kick. Equals a little bit more power, and helps you sit back on the ball a little bit better. So. Just over the years, it kind of got higher and higher, and seemed to keep working. So I decided to stick with it.
Keston, I read where you said that you want to be an inspiration to other Asian American kids out there. Why is that important to you?
Yeah, you look at the game right now. There's not many Asian Americans that are playing the sport. Growing up in California, the Asian American culture is pretty popular, and sports is definitely a big interest in many of our lives. So. I grew up playing in a basketball league, a Japanese basketball league, so surrounded by that kind of culture, and but to see where I am now today, and not many Asian Americans doing this, definitely I feel honored to be on that short list, and hoping to inspire others.
Keston, D-Rose says the visiting clubhouse in Philadelphia has what?
Cheesesteaks.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Did you try any?
Oh yeah, definitely. The first night I was here, I had to get some cheesesteak. I didn't even realize I kind of forgot where I was at a moment until someone reminded me, hey, you have to get a cheesesteak when you're in Philadelphia. So definitely got it. It was definitely exceeding my expectations.
Where'd you go? What was the name of the place?
Jim's Cheesesteaks.
Yeah, Jim's.
Yeah.
Cheese Whiz? Are you a Cheese Whiz guy?
I think I did a cheese whiz and the provolone. So I did 2 kind of cheeses on that one.
He double dipped on the
Yeah.
cheese.
I'm not a Cheese Whiz guy.
What are you going for breakfast? Zach Eflin coming off a complete game. We got to get the head out. What are you having? What are you having for breakfast?
Let's see. Yesterday, I think I went to this place called Green Eggs Cafe. They had some had a chocolate chip French toast or chocolate chip cookie dough
Nice.
French toast.
Wait,
which was
what?
pretty delicious.
What?
Yeah, it was like some kind of cookie dough infused into it, but it was definitely worth it.
Billy?
We all laid back.
Billy
Chocolate.
I mean, anything
Drop the
cookie
mic.
dough. If you
Right?
said that you ate cookie dough broccoli, I would have been like, that's awesome.
Keston, one mystery box question.
Got it.
If you were asked to be the next Bachelor, would you?
Ooh, no, definitely not.
Why?
I don't know. I think there's a lot of expectations out there, and I think a lot of times it's a little too much for me. Right now, I'm really happy with I have a girlfriend right now, and everything's
There's
going-
more money in baseball, too. Be fine. Be fine.
Yeah,
Private
don't be the Bachelor.
Hey, Keston, we appreciate you making time for us. I know this week has been a whirlwind for you and your family. Congratulations on getting called up, continued success, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, guys.